you want to get promoted in your job, you have to be able to show that you have the right vibe. Like, being good at your job is basically the bare minimum requirement. So this vibe in corporate speak is called executive presence. And executive presence really means how good you are at inspiring confidence in other people, like getting other people to believe in you and your vision. Your girl got nominated recently for this corporate sponsored women's leadership program through my company for ascending female leaders, as they call it. And the last session we had was on this topic specifically, and we got coaching in these 5 different areas. First, they really stress that good leadership skills has to do with your ability to listen, and listening isn't just hearing what other people are saying to you, but it's building relationships to encourage open communication. And then it's your openness to be able to absorb that new information and perspective to make decisions. Where do I even start with number 2? Like, communication skills are table stakes. I'm super guilty of this too. Like, I'm very much trying to work on this, but there's a big difference between just saying what you need to say and crafting a message specifically for the people you're communicating with. Just the way that we share information, the word choice that we use, the tone, the body language, like all of that can so drastically change the message that we're sending. Executive presence involves your knowledge of how to pull these different levers so that you can adapt your message depending on who you're talking to. Okay, number 3, we got inclusivity. So we played this improv game. It's called Yes And. The concept of this game is that whenever you're talking to somebody else, you always respond in agreement, even if you disagree. So if somebody's like, the sky is green, you're like, that is a great hypothesis. I think we should definitely test that. We should also consider whether or not the sky might be blue and come up with our thesis after we do some testing or whatever. So if you're always accepting somebody else's ideas and adding to them, you can create a space that people feel comfortable to share. Otherwise, when people feel disagreed with, they stop sharing and they shut down. Okay, number 4, in our jobs, we are all expected to be experts at what we're doing. That's why we make money for doing it. And when you are a leader, you have to build your team's confidence that you know what the hell you're doing. You can really dial up that expert vibe if you speak with confidence, if you reference specific details and numbers, if you handle objections before people even ask questions, you exude passion and energy for what you're saying. And lastly, we got storytelling. This is so foundational. Like, what you're saying does not matter if you cannot say it effectively. This could be in an elevator pitch. This could be in a presentation. This could be in giving feedback to your team member. This could be in talking to your boss about priorities. And there are frameworks you can use to tell better stories, ones like situation, impact, and learning.